back to KFJ Online. Well, last week we finished up working our way through the story. The story was kind of a way for us as a whole church to kind of look through the whole Bible from beginning to end and look at the Bible and see what God's story was. So we started at the beginning, remember? We looked about the creation, about how God made a plan for Adam and Eve to bring them back into relationship with him. We read about God's story with the people of Israel, how they went into slavery and he brought them out as Moses led them and brought them to a land of their own. We read about King David and about Daniel and about Ruth. We heard about the stories about Jesus and how Jesus died on the cross and rose again to bring us all new life. We've looked at the stories of what the disciples and the apostles did after Jesus returned to heaven to share the story and to invite others to come and be a part of God's free gift for us. You know, I think if we really stop and we think about the story of the Bible, it's really God's story, God's love story to the whole world, Because all the way through the Bible, what do we see? We see God caring for and making a way for people to be in relationship with God. And that's the good news. That is the good news that we get to share. That God loves us. God loves each person. God loves each person so much that he moves heaven and earth to find ways to help us know of God's love for us and his desire to be with us. Isn't that really amazing and awesome? I think it really is. It's really kind of humbling to stop and think, maybe when you go to school or you're at the grocery store and you look around, or you're at a ball game and you look at the people who are there and you think, wow, God loves each one of them so much, so very much. And you can be a part of helping to share that love with others. Today I have a special assignment for you. The Bible is the special story of God's love for all of creation from the very beginning. But there's also a very special story in the midst of all this, and that is the story of God's love for you and for me. That's right. So today I challenge you to think about, how has God shown God's love to you? And I'd like you to either color a picture, or maybe write it down, or maybe you might like to make a song or a video about how God has shown God's love to you, how Jesus has loved you right now. Now you might say, hey, Miss Anna, I'm only 5 years old. I don't have a big old story. But you know what? You do. You do have a story about how God loves you, how God has made his love clear to you and put people in your life who demonstrate that love. So find a way to tell the story of God's love for you right here, right now, how you have experienced God's love. And I'd love for you to share those stories with me. You can ask your mom or dad to help you share them through our Facebook page. If you draw a picture or you write a story, you can put it on there, or you can send it to our church office. If you want to make a song or a video about God's love, share it with us. And together we can continue telling this story, because God's love story isn't just in the pages of this book, the Bible. God's love story is active and moving all around us right now, including in your life and in your family's life. So I look forward to finding out and hearing about the way that God has loved you. Please share them through our Facebook page or send them to the church office, and we will share them, because we get a chance to tell the good news of how incredibly much God loves the people in this world. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you have an awesome week. Take care. Bye-bye.